Hello and welcome to more Modern Cube Draft. So we actually have two streaks going. The first streak, which is unlikely to continue, is we have not lost a single game of Modern Cube in the last two leagues. The second streak is we trophied 2 in a row. So we're going to try and trophy 3 in a row. And, less likely is we're going to try and trophy 3 in a row without losing a single game. I think that's, again, losing a single game, like it's hard to control that much variance, but we're going to try. So that's the stakes, and we'll see what we can do. Here, we're going to take Censor, I think. I'm a big fan of, just 2-mana cheap interactive spells, so Censor is good there. There's Glacial Fortress, and Creeping Tar Pit is actually really good in a Planeswalker-heavy format, because you could just, unblockably kill a Planeswalker. And there's a whole lot of not as good cards. Rekindling Phoenix, I guess if you're going red, is great. And then some other things, but I think Censor, it's like the only blue card in the pack, really. Harbinger is fine, but it's not like a good signal that blue is open or anything. So this is 5 mana Ashiok. I'm trying to remember what I just passed. Some good white cards, although Gideon is quite exceptional, so possibly worth looking at. Ashiok Nightmare Muse is a 5 mana 5 loyalty planeswalker that makes a 2/3 that exiles cards, bounces stuff, and they exile a card from their hand. And she actually ultimates very quickly too. So that's something. Part of me thinks Gideon is just better. And I mean, it costs less and the effect is quite a bit stronger. So I do like Gideon. I could just take Windswept Heath or Opt if I really think I want to try and stay open. So that's another option. And then I guess Beaumont Career is the final option. I don't think I'm going to take Opt. So I think here we're between Gideon and Windswept Heath. And I'm actually just going to take the Fixing. It's hard because Gideon's such a good card. I'm going to take the Fixing, though. I think I want to stay open for a little bit more. We're trying to trophy. There's Narset. Narset's pretty nice. If I had taken Gideon, I guess I could take, Wall of Omens and go that route. I could take Hedron Archive, or I guess, a Woodfall Primus. Yeah, I think I'll take Narset. The other thing is Wrath of God is a good signal, too, but we'll take Narset and try and cut blue a little bit if we can. Ooh, maybe that was a mistake, because, well, let's see. Island Mountain Plains, I mean, this is a great card to fetch with Windswept Heath. That is actually a relatively late Garruk, though. We just passed a Woodfall Primus too. So we could take Garruk and try and move into blue-green. Because that is kind of a signal. This card's absolutely amazing. So maybe I just take Garruk and we abandon our blue dream and just go into green. Because, we need to pick up on signals. Lurrus is fine. The companion is hard to hit. Although Lurrus in a mono-white weenie deck would be really cool. Maybe I'll draft that sometime. And I guess Zealous Conscripts is also really good, right? I mean, again, this is a Planeswalker and creature-heavy cube, so for 5 mana, just stealing anything and being able to ultimate right away is another option. But we're going to take Garruk because I have Windswept Heath. Okay. Well, we could move into blue-green now. I mean, what is this? Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add another mana, look at the type quality cards, you can put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield? What? Why does that do so many things? Holy cow, that's good. I mean, that's a great signal. I do love myself a Vendilion Click, though. Vendilion Click with Narset is kind of funny. If you do it during the draw step, they only draw 1. Because they draw off the Vendilion Click trigger, but then not per turn. So I like that. I mean, this seems good. 2 mana 2/2, adds mana, and look at the type 5 cards, you put a non-human creature onto the battlefield. I think I'm going to go with Vendilion Click. I think that's just a better card in general. Some good options here. Celestial Colonnade, Thraben Inspector, Acidic Slime, Kitesail Freebooter, and Murderous Cut. A lot of good things. Part of me wants to take the Slime, or the Colonnade. Part of me thinks green might be open, and taking Slime there is also a good option. So I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm going to take Colonnade because there are some white cards here, and Colonnade is a very strong play. Okay, so getting a better idea of what's open here. There's Marsh Flats, City of Brass, Approach of the Second Sun, and Night of Autumn. So yeah, I think red is open. So we could end up blue-red. I'm just going to take City of Brass, go one more pack deep, and I think we're supposed to be red-white maybe? Again, it's hard. We have the Fixing to kind of make anything we want work. I love Mana Tithe. I absolutely love it. Sacred Foundry will help make the mana work out a lot better though if we do end up red-white. The Great Hedge is good, but not so much for this deck. And the Nykthos is fine. I'm going to take the... I don't know what to do. I'm going to take Sacred Foundry. Okay, I think I might just hard commit to red-white. I mean, this is a pretty great signal that we should be in that. Harbinger of the Tides is also interesting, but Elspeth is a great planeswalker. There's a chance Gideon comes around, right? Give creatures +1/+1. She makes 2 tokens, you gain life, and then her escape, like, she keeps coming back. Yeah, I like Elspeth more than Hero, given what I have. Gideon did not come around. That's not the end of the world, though. I didn't think he would. We could take Storm's Wrath. 4 damage to each creature and planeswalker is okay. We could take Beaumont Courier, but that card's not great. Pull from Tomorrow and Terastodon are the other two. How much do I want to believe in my read? I think red-white is open. So we'll take Storm's Wrath. Okay, Wall of Omens versus Eidolon. I think given that I took Storm's Wrath, I probably want Wall of Omens. I think it might be a little bit too late to go into mono red, because I just passed a Zergo. So yeah, we'll take the wall. Ah, that's rough. There's a Goblin Guide, but Silver Spirit is also pretty good. Yeah, if I had taken the red card, yeah, I think red, white, black is open. So somehow the colors I started with are just not there. Keenan came around. That's interesting. But there is Heliod. I know Walking Ballista is in this cube. So we're going to take that passing. I mean, this card is great, but the 1 target instant and or sorcery card from your graveyard, and it acts as 10 or more, you can copy them. I'm going to take... Oh! I wanted to take the Dragon Lord because I do have 1 Garruk. So I don't think I'm playing Narset. Yeah, it's weird. The colors I started in on that I thought were open were like being cut, but then somehow the blue-green card wheeled. So this is kind of a strange draft for me. I kind of want to take Treasure Map. I don't have too many good hits for Verdant Catacombs yet. Elish Norn, I think I'm hoping to wheel. I want to read Heliod again. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on target creature or enchantment, and then he can give stuff lifelink. Okay. So I like Treasure Map, and then Elish Norn or Bonecrusher Giant might come around. That seems okay. Also Faith's Fetters. There's a lot of good cards, but our mana's looking a bit suspicious, and this kind of solves that. I don't even know if I'm playing red. I could be Bant, I guess. I don't know. This is a very difficult draft. Okay. Banishing Light, Factor Fiction, Sphinx's Revelation, Fatal Push, Stirring Wildwood, a lot of good things. Part of me wants to take Fact. I do have 2 cards, and blue-white could be the direction we're going. I think I'm going to wheel Wildwood, Legion's Landing, Vanishing Light, maybe Sphinx's Revelation. We're not really a Collected Company deck, and we're, at least not at the moment, a Legion's Landing deck. So I'm going to take Factor Fiction because I think it's the most sought after card, even though I think Vanishing Light we're more likely to play. Just because I think we can get both of them. There's a Thalia, there's a Steam Vents. Those Steam Vents lets nothing get fetched. Okay. Archangel Avacyn I do like. Glass Casket's good removal. And then Thalia kind of hurts us a little bit, right? Unless we want to go really deep on mono white aggro. I don't think this Garrick's getting in here. So I have Censor, Wall of Omen, Selfless Spirit, Vendilion Click, Elspeth, Factor Fiction. Maybe I just take Archangel Avacyn and then wheel the Thalia. That actually makes some sense to me. I think Avacyn's something I'm more likely to put in my deck. Thalia is something that I'll probably want, but like I would rather have Avacyn and not Thalia rather than the other way around. This is not really a Delver deck. I could take Isamaru, it seems pretty medium. There's like Pia Nalar is the other option. Or this is so hard. These signals have been very confusing. I think I want to take Isamaru. I mean, white is the one thing I know consistently, like mono white is open here. Scalding Tarn can grab Sacred Foundry, and that does help my mana. I'm likely to wheel Lyra Dawnbringer, Crasher, and all these other cards, but it's hard to get my mana. Okay. Kythian, Sword of Worn Peace is pretty bad. Kythian Condemn, Tatiova. I don't have any green fetch targets yet, but if I do get one, then Tatiova can be good top end alongside Garruk. I guess we can maybe see if Narset's still in here. Man, this draft is hard. I think Kythian comes around, and we take Hero of Oxid Ridge. I have no idea what colors are open here. I think I'm just going to take Tatiova. Okay. Uro is a good sign. Uro is unbelievably strong. So glad I have Tatiova. Uro Tatiova is a good combo. And then maybe we can wheel Fairgrounds Warden or Vivian. It's a good sign. Why is Sword of Light and Shadow in here? It's so bad. This gets my vote for like worst sword in any cube. If you want to be aggressive, Adanto Vanguard is the pick. If we're going to be more like enter the battlefield effects and slower, then Blade Splicer is better. Given what I'm seeing so far, it seems like Blade Splicer is closer to what we want. I guess Geist of St. Traft would be even better than that, but I don't think this is a Geist deck. I think I'm going to take the Blade Splicer over the Vanguard. I don't think we're too terribly aggressive. Here's an Elish Norn. That can help with the top end. I could take Timely Reinforcements. I could probably splash a Bone Crusher, but Elish Norn like fits all of the themes of what I'm trying to do. Sphinx's Rev could be good. It's a nice top end card. I don't think I'm playing Isamaru. Heliod, Both. I mean, I have a lot of card draw now. The other option could be taking a Legion's Landing. There's a Narset. I mean, this will help with mana acceleration and attacking. Oh, it's so hard. I'm gonna take Sphinx's Rev. Here we could take Courser. I actually do like Courser a lot. Okay, we're kind of figuring out that we are Bant, and that Bant is probably open. Here's a Lyra or a Tooth and Nail. I don't have much ramp, but Lyra's like really bad. I don't think I'm ever playing Tooth and Nail though, and ooh, Questing Beast is a good thing to come around. With Spear. Okay. Yeah, I think like I'm way more likely to play Lyra at some point than I am to Tooth and Nail Entwine. So a weird game so far. I think Sylvan Caryatid. Ooh, Elspeth Conquers Death. I need Sylvan Caryatid though. I think it does everything I want, where it like fixes my mana. Arid Mesa can grab a Sacred Foundry, but I'm not even playing red. Oh geez. Yeah, we'll take the Caryatid. Okay, Wooded Foothills again grabs green red. If I can get a blue green or a green white duel, this would help tremendously. Right now I have 20 playables, so I think I do just take the Foothills in the hopes that I can get a duel, because my mana is the thing holding me back. Everything else seems okay. Maybe Heliod's not great, but everything else seems great. I just need to get my mana. So we're going to take this and hope I can find a green-red or blue-white duel. Okay, I'll take Teferi because Teferi's insane. Passing Polluted Delta, which again doesn't fetch anything useful. Lumbering Falls, I'm hoping that will come around, and I like Teferi more than Brimaz. Pact Navigation is another card I would like to wheel, but we are solidly Bant mid-range, which I'm not a fan of, but it's where we are. Okay, Sunpetal Grove. It's not a fetchable dual land, and it's also in the same pack as Day of Judgment, which I think this deck might also want. What do I have? So Sacred Foundry I'm not playing, Copperland Gorge I'm not playing. Wooded Foothills doesn't do anything, and Scalding Tarn doesn't do anything. So this is all the fixing that I have. Jeez. Alright, I need fixing. We'll take fixing. Disciplined pick. Okay, this pack's looking a bit better. I think I need Cast Out. I actually don't have much removal, right? I have Censor. Not much, so I think I need a way to kill stuff. I would love a Mole Drifter and other stuff, but I need a way to kill things. Gideon! No! Temple Garden! Oh god. So Temple Garden makes Wooded Foothills and Windswept Heath like twice as good. Oh, Gideon's like perfect for this deck, but I think I'm gonna wheel something good because my red splash is kind of easy if I can get a red duel, and they're all great. There's gonna be 2 cards left in the pack. Oh, it's gonna be like Gravecrawler and Kessig Wolfrun or something. Gideon's not gonna wheel, and he's so good in this format. Why? This is one of the most difficult drafts I think I've done in a long time. God, this is hard. I'm taking Temple Garden. Super unfortunate, but just what you gotta do. I could take... Oh, man. Conclave Tribunal? What is this? 3 mana? Right, it pumps a creature and you can play it from your graveyard. Could take Seachrome Coast. I think we're just gonna play Disciplined. I have enough playables, right? 22. Yeah, we're just gonna take Seachrome Coast. And then anything that wheels is just bonus. Journey to Nowhere versus Knight of the Reliquary. I think I need Journey. Again, this deck needs a bit more early removal. And now, things are looking okay. I don't have a fetch to make Scalding Tarn good. I might still play to go with Tatiova, but blue is kind of splash color for this deck, so I'm not sure. Revelark can get back. Blade Splicer, Courser, Wall of Omens, Selfless Spirit, Sylvan Caryatid. That's okay. Benelish Narshal's basically impossible to cast. I could take a Gavany Township. That does give us a late game win con. Okay. And I'm probably playing 18 lands in this deck then. And then Gavany will be like the 18th colorless land that just gives us late game value. We're missing out on the Gideons, and that hurts. Kitchen Finks I like more than Lovestruck Beast. Stoneforge, I don't have anything to do with that. We could put Bonfire in because it's funny and we do have a Wooded Foothills, but I think that's not necessary. I don't know if I really want to put Narset in this deck. I do kind of like Voice of Resurgence actually. More than Terminus. Do I like it more than Terminus? I don't really have any large board wipes. This does help in some matchups though. I'm gonna take it. Repeal is good actually. I do like Repeal. Lightning Helix, maybe I could splash, but probably not. Johnny Vengeant, that might be worth splashing. It's weird that he wheeled. So Gideon did not, but ooh, Cloud Goat Ranger. That's probably better than a Johnny Vengeant. I think I took Sphinx's Revelation over something that I kind of regret now. Rev gets a lot better if you have like other things to do at instant speed. I guess we have Cast Out, which has Flash. We do have Teferi. Maybe it's not the worst. I don't know if I want to main deck Voice of Resurgence. Kitchen Pink Scavenging Township is a real combo. Narset, I think we can sideboard because like we don't have that many non-creature spells to hit with her. Our double green cards are pretty rough. So maybe I cut Questing Beast because it's hard to cast. I do like Garrick though. And then we have Repeal for interaction, some 5s, Blade Splicer, Journey, Selfless Spirit, Sensor, Caryatid. Maybe I do want Sphinx's Rev. I could play Sphinx's Rev instead of Tatiova. That's not the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Because she is pretty slow and Rev is just better. And then I just run 18 land. Just make sure I hit my land drops. 2, 3, 5. Let's see what this looks like. Put these over here. This is going to be a hard trophy. This was a very weird draft. I know people are going to give me like critiques like, Caleb, mono red was so open. It's like, yes, but when do I switch, right? It's very hard to mid-draft pinpoint the time where you're supposed to get out of the archetype you were drafting and start doing something else. That's the problem, basically. Oh, you know, I do have Sacred Foundry. I think I can splash this at Johnny because I also have Scalding Tarn. That makes me want to put Tatiova back in though, because now I have a bunch of fetches. I guess we can get rid of Lyra Dawnbringer then for now. I need to cut one more card. Let's look at the mana first. For white sources, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 white sources. So I can actually cut a plains. Blue sources, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually pretty good. Red, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually great. And then green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might have to get rid of this Courser of Crufix or Garrick, because the double green is pretty challenging. And I think it's going to be Courser, because my red man is just so much easier to hit. Get rid of Courser, play a Lightning Helix maybe? The Storm's Wrath hits Planeswalkers. Okay, that seems actually easier on the mana. This is only 17 land instead of 18 though. And I think this deck wants 18. But I think I need a Lightning Helix too, like just some amount of interaction. I mean, we could just get rid of Garrick. That makes the mana way, way easier. I think I can add a blue now. Yeah, I think dropping the double green cards is probably in our best interest. I kind of want to put Narset in, but we'll sideboard Narset in more controlling mirror matchups. See you guys round 1. All right, we are on the play, which is great. Playing against Bob Confidant. Super scary. This hand's great. This is one of the more interesting turn 3 Uros you've ever seen. But we will get there. Ooh, do we have Uro against mono red? Alright, hit a land. Did not. It hit Wall of Omens, though. I kind of like that more than Journey to Nowhere, actually. Play Wall. There's our land. I don't even have to play City of Brass to get Uro down. That's awesome. So now if I draw... Okay, well, they're lava coiling a wall. If we get a land, I can go Uro into something. That's pretty good. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So this should enter untapped, I think. So we can go Seachrome Coast, Uro. Why did I think I could play 2 here? This is my only removal. Opponent did not miss a land drop. Can I afford to take 2 more damage? I can play Selfless Spirit and try and trade. I think the answer is we're going to go for more damage because Uro puts a land into play too. And we can go, I guess, Plains. We gain life, and then, yeah, that seems okay. I want to save Journey to Nowhere if they have like a scary 3 mana play. And again, Goblin Guide, it is giving us lands. So that is a good thing for us. Like, the late game will be better off. Now, if they miss a land, okay, they didn't. I don't like that. They discard Forked Bolt and Goblin Crater Maker. Their hand must be full of removal. My hand is full of land. We're gonna go Journey to Nowhere on the Pyromancer. And part of me wants to fetch because you need 5 cards in graveyard for Uro. But I think I'm better off just playing treasure map. We do have some good sideboard for this. We can hit like a kitchen finks or something too. I don't like that. So they're gonna hit Sacred Foundry. That's really brutal actually. Okay, they hit that one. The question is, do I scry before or after Goblin Guide? I think it's after, because I'm really more interested in what I'm drawing for my turn, not whether or not I'm getting a land. Okay. Now I can scry. Repeal is really slow, but I can repeal Goblin Guide, play Selfless Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go to 11. Alright, I'll put that on top. It's slow, but not the worst thing ever. So we can repeal Goblin Guide. I guess I kind of want to do that mid-combat, huh? Yeah. Let's go this. Selfless Spirit. And then past turn we can repeal mid-combat. And kind of hope they pay the Echo? They don't. That's not as good. Stomp. The Selfless Spirit. So I sacrifice in response so they don't get the ability to recast the Stomp creature. They play Bulmot Courier. Okay, I think if we can untap into like Elish Norn or something, we could be in business. So again, we're gonna let Goblin Guide trigger. They've hit lands like every turn, so that's good for us. Wow. Not complaining there. So they get Bulmot Courier. We're going to repeal first and then scry. Blade Splicer really does hold this down. So now we get to scry. Sphinx's Rev. That is life gain. Sure, I'll put that on top. Grim Lava Man. I don't love that. We're drawing Sphinx's Rev. We're gonna go Blade Splicer. Play Plains. Oh wait, can I fetch? I'm trying to figure this out. Can I fetch and play Uro? Because Uro also gains life. So I can scry with Treasure Map, and that'll give me 3, 4, 5. So I can Sphinx's Rev for 2. I think Blade Splicer is going to die, so I don't think I need to fetch. I think I just do this in past turn. I guess I should have played Forest. They play Goblin Guide. They don't attack. That's going to be very nice. Alright, they're swinging with everything. See what we got. Literally land every single time. I kind of feel bad for the opponent. I am playing 18 lands though, but that is unfortunate. So Lava Man kills Blade Splicer, or they can like double up on my Golem. Okay, they kill Blade Splicer. So this does not have First Strike, but they don't have Lightning Bolt. They have 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna max prevent here. Figure of Destiny is fine. So we're really digging for some Elish Norn. Let's scry Archangel Avacyn. She's also good. How much mana am I gonna have? If I can Uro and Archangel Avacyn, then I'll be down. They have 1 card in hand, and they can ping me for 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do both. Although I also can't help getting over how good Elish Norn would be in this situation. But I think Uro plus Avacyn seems good. Put on top, right? I can fetch, go down to 4, go up to 7. 7 seems, is that good enough? I go down to 5 off Grim Lavamancer, and I have 3 blockers against that many attackers. Yeah, I'll put that on top. And then I guess no Sphinx's Rev here. So, oh, I guess I don't even, no, I do need a fetch. Yeah, so we go Windswept Heath. Scalding Tarn for an island. I know I have at least 2 islands in the deck. Grab island. Let's play Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exile all these. So I draw a card, gain 3, put a land into play. Put Forest because it doesn't hurt me. I do like Teferi. 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go Teferi. That actually works. Teferi into Archangel Avacyn on their turn. And I think Teferi bouncing the Lava Man makes the most sense to me. Maybe Bulmot Courier. They only have 1 card in hand. Yeah, we'll bounce Bulmot Courier. Ooh, that was very good. Now I kind of want to just Lightning Helix the Grim Lavamancer right now. Do that. White, red. I mean, Avacyn's pretty good, but we're gonna Lightning Helix this guy. Going up to 10 life is pretty high. Then we pass turn. They level that up to 2/2, sure. I mean, Zealous Conscripts, I guess, is the only out here, really. That would hurt, but they would need to hit a land. Okay, Swiss Sphere. not so scary. They have to do everything at sorcery speed, so like I know they're not gonna mid-combat do anything. Alright, I take 1. That's fine. Teferi dies. Oh, Teferi dies. I see. That's still fine. They pass. We draw a Colonnade. So we can attack with Uro. Because I draw a card, gain life, put a land into play. Elish Norn is game over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much? I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I play fetches. So let's put Windswept Heath into play, actually. We're just going to play Elish Norn and win the game. Play City of Brass into Elish Norn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have Archangel Avacyn available. They make that big, sure. Walmart Courier dies. I respect the hustle. Ooh, Frenzy. That's a good last card. Okay, so we're just going to play Avacyn. I think that kind of seals the deal. Temple Garden. I can pay the life. Okay. They didn't even have to see Avacyn, which is actually good for me. So against green, or mono red, we're going to want some stuff. Lyra Dawnbringer. Voice of Resurgence does block pretty well, so I guess I bring that in. I really want to bring in Corsive Crufix. That makes the green mana more challenging. I think City of Brass is more trouble than it's worth. So I can bring in Copperline Gorge instead. Other cards that are bad. Vendilion Click is fine, but I think I can reduce my blue requirements a little bit. 42. So I can cut like an island for a forest. And then I need to get rid of more. Oh, Elspeth can gain me life too. I didn't even realize that. I think we're actually... Cloud Goat does create an entire army. Censor seems kind of bad on the draw against mono red. Did I see anything I really wanted to cast out? Not particularly. I think all of my cheaper removal is just more efficient. So we'll just do that. And then if they have like big planeswalkers or like Thundermaws, I can bring in cast out. But I want to be lean, right? Just have a lot of interactive plays. Oh no. I have 2 draw steps to hit a forest. I'm running 18, so it's greater than a 50% chance twice. I'm taking those odds. Land? Okay. I mean, it's still a very likely situation that we'll hit a land on turn 2. And if we do it, like, we're in a very good position. But we do have to get there. Land? Yes. Okay. And it is a plains. I kind of don't want to mess around. I kind of want to just Journey to Nowhere the Figure. So we'll do that. Because if I play Sylvan Caryatid, they can get in a hit for 3. Yeah, we're just going to take as little damage as possible. That card gets scary very quickly. Ooh, okay. I regret that a little bit. Flying Haste, and they can pump it to give it +2/+0. Alright, well, Journey to Nowhere didn't work out. We can go Sylvan Caryatid. Ah, that was a debate. I think we're in trouble. Somehow I have to get up to Elish Norn mana to beat this. We can escape this as a 1/1. Chandra's a problem. Alright, well, bringing in cast out, I guess. I guess the other option is I can Archangel Avacyn, so we can go Seachrome Coast. Uro, really hope to draw a land here. Say no. Yeah, a land there would have given us a shot, I think, because then we could have gone like Treasure Map into Archangel Avacyn, blocking Phoenix. But it's still doable. Forked Bolt, I guess they are better off not casting it. Down to 13. Okay, the deck is completely different now. Take 7. Yeah. I don't hit my land. I guess I can wall of omens into like a lightning helix. Alright. Alright, well, we have lost our streak of not losing a game, but I think this is still winnable. Their deck was just a lot bigger this time. So I do like Censor now. I do like Cast Out. I feel like Voice of Resurgence was kind of bad. Stormcloud does 4. It's not so great. Vendilion Click is very bad against Thundermaw, so I don't want to do that. Giving something lifelink could be okay, but I don't think it's super necessary. Nixus Rev, Teferi. Yeah, just a completely different game I saw. Sorcerer, Splicer. I don't know what to cut. I think it's Cloud Goat, but Cloud Goat also like does a lot of cool stuff. Maybe it's just Gavany Township, but as we saw like that game, I struggled on lands even then. Yeah, I guess it's Cloud Goat. I have like a lot of better 5 drops. Alright, we're gonna go first. This hand, if I can play Teferi, it will be good. I'm gonna keep. It's like a little bit suspicious, but the late game looks promising with this hand. Because if I can go Teferi into a Johnny, that would be good. And there's the Plains, so I can in fact play Teferi. So we go Copperline Gorge. This is some weird mana, but I'll take it. They attack me with Figure. Hopefully their turn is just spent leveling up Figure. Okay, because now I can bounce Figure. And that sets them back a ways. Don't play another. No! Okay, well, Teferi dies, and that's not the end of the world. We gained some amount of life in the process. Teferi bounces this. I draw Lightning Helix. Okay, this hand is actually shaping up pretty good. On-crop Crasher. So, kill Teferi, attack me. And I can uptick a Johnny on the on-crop Crasher, but then a Johnny dies to a 3-mana burn spell. So maybe we save a Johnny and we just Lightning Helix. Yeah, that seems okay. We're gonna Lightning Helix and then we're gonna Avacyn and then we're gonna Lyra Dawnbringer. I don't know if there's any ninjutsu, but I can't afford to take any more damage here, so we're just gonna kill this now. Take 1. Play Figure, and they can make Figure into a 4/4 creature without first strike. Or I could just trade a Johnny for Figure now. I don't really like doing that though. This has Vigilance, yeah. So we're gonna ambush with Avacyn. I don't think they can kill it, and I don't think they saw Avacyn either. And this, yeah, they don't have enough mana to do all of that. Sweet. So we do this. They would need Char. Char would get me, I guess. And this is where them conceding too early last game hurt them. So now Avacyn's indestructible. So she is just gonna eat this Figure. Nice. Pianular can stop blockers. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Ooh, Sphinx's Rev makes me think I'm just gonna cast a Lyra Dawnbringer and then hit for 5 lifelink. They can sacrifice their Thopter to stop the life gain, but then they lose their Thopter. Okay. And Thundermaw would be good, because it would tap down both my things, but then I'm gonna gain 10 on the backswing. They actually have Thundermaw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. Blockers, sure. And I think that will do it. I get to hit them for 10. We go up to 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough to play a Johnny and cast out, but I do get to play this Forest. And I think I'm still just going to a Johnny tap down Thundermaw Hellkite. Because then I have Colonnade, double Archangels, cast out can do it. Sphinx's Revelation on the backup. I do 2 to a Johnny, sure. The Spear's fine. I mean, they can kill my Johnny. I don't care that much about it. Maybe I should, but Kiki Jiki. I'm not dead, right? No. They can make a Thundermaw copy. Interesting. Why did they wait? I guess they want to do it on my turn. So now we could just a Johnny kill Kiki and then cast out the Thundermaw in response to the activation. And then they die. Yeah, this works. Cast. The instant speed here is really nice. I guess I want double blue, so I'll tap here. Exile the Thundermaw. Do they have more? What could they possibly have here? Oh, they have no cards in hand. Okay, then they're just dead. That was actually a really good line from them. The Kiki Jiki Thundermaw tapped down my flyers. If I didn't have Cast Out or Sphinx's Rev, I might have died there. Because they could have hit me for 15 in the air. Yeah, anyway, I'll come back. I think opponent is rage quitting or something. I'll come back when they're done. Ah, man, opponent, they rage quit for 4 minutes. They came back and sent a message, but because of the way Magic Online is working, I can't look at the chat or anything. Which is very unfortunate. I think it was a salty message. Would have been fun to see. But we are still undefeated. Going for that trophy streak. So you guys are on 2. Alright, we are playing against Marshall Buttcliffe. That's a great name. This hand's good. I'm gonna keep. We got Wall of Omens to protect us. Factor Fiction cast out. A single Thoughtseize can absolutely destroy us, but that's neither here nor there. I really do like this name. Good luck, have fun, thank you. Gavany Township. Well, of all the lands to draw, that one's pretty good. I am going to play Windswept Heath. I'm going to fetch for my green-white dual tapped. Then turn 2 I can Seachrome Coast. Oh boy. The triumphs are so crazy because they really do conceal what type of deck you're playing. Oh wow, opponent's got good mana. I am imagining this is the like 5-color Planeswalker deck. I think it's the best deck in the format by far. I guess we're technically 5 colors, right? But we're basically blue, white, green with a tiny red splash. So not that crazy. Yeah, I have City of Brass for red, so we'll get Temple Garden because I do have Gavany Township, and that could be something that I want to activate. A lot of lands that we're drawing. Okay, repeal. Yeah, that's actually good. This is about the ratio of lands to spells we kind of want. Because we have some high impact cards like Factor Fiction and Sphinx's Revelation to like recoup. As long as we're not missing land drops, we're okay. Well, opponent has showed 4 colors. Okay, that's gonna get hit by a cast out. That's a problem though. They hit Tatiova, Cloud Goat, and Island. Rough. Ooh, I do like Teferi. Jamming Teferi here seems very tempting. Yeah, let's do that. They could just -5 Ashiok though. I don't like that. Is it a token or do you actually put it into play? Okay, so that actually doesn't work so well for them because then I can Teferi bounce the creature and then play it, and they would lose Ashiok. If Teferi can stay in play, I get to cast out the Ashiok and not immediately lose to a very frustrating limited card. And I'm just going to uptick. There is, again, some value to bouncing my Wall of Omens, but because my next couple turns are going to be pretty full, and my opponent could downtick Ashiok. They hit Elsh Norn? Wow, they hit all of my heavy hitters. That's unfortunate. Jeez. This card's tough. I don't have many win conditions left. But they passed turn, so I like that. We're just gonna cast out. They can't counter it. And their colors don't seem like they have too many ways to deal with it. Get out of here, you. And I think I think I just bounced my wall. Because if they kill Teferi, that's bad. But if they could have killed Teferi, they would have done it last turn. We're going to uptick. Because I want to Factor Fiction or hold up Repeal next turn. So I want the wall in play. Okay, they cycle a Triumph. That's fine. Wow, they do have all the colors. And a lot of things to cycle too. Censor would have gotten me. So that's a good one to know about. Karn Sign of Urza. Sure. A lot of Lilianas. Yeah, this is just 3-color Planeswalkers. They're both scary. This doesn't really do much for them, so I guess they can have the worst Liliana. Kitchen Finks. Okay, so we can play Kitchen Finks. Their Liliana cannot kill it. I think we are going to bounce Wall of Omens now. Archangel Avacyn. I like that too. In fact, yeah, let's just do that. Let's play Island, hold up Archangel Avacyn, and then we could just start killing their Planeswalkers. Okay, the freebooter tells them the coast is clear, but that's not really that bad. Taking Repeal makes sense. I don't really want to lose my Teferi in this matchup. It seems stupid. Like, my opponent really only gets to play half of a game of Magic, but I'll take the advantage when I can get it. Okay, so they get other Liliana. Maybe they're just trying to make sure they can, interesting, they play that Liliana. That's fine. I don't really mind them discarding cards. I'm gonna discard City of Brass. Actually, maybe just Wall of Omens. I want all my lands. We'll discard Wall. Or let me think about this. No, we'll discard City of Brass. So we flash in Avacyn. Indestructible, whatever. Journey to Nowhere on the freebooter gives me back Repeal as well. I like that because I can always bounce it with Teferi. So let's go Journey to Nowhere. Guess I want to hold up. Let's go Gavany Township into Journey to Nowhere. Exile the freebooter. Getting back Repeal. We can kill Liliana. And then I can play Kitchen Finks. We're definitely upticking Teferi. I don't like just jamming Kitchen Finks. Just more things to pressure their Planeswalkers. They get a card. You can have Grey Merchant. The Eldest Reborn is sacrifice a creature or Planeswalker, discard a card, and then they get a creature or Planeswalker from a graveyard into play. So yeah, you can have Grey Merchant. Seems kind of bad in this situation. I mean, I think I can just kill Karn. Night Veil Spectre's fine. We can repeal that or just bounce it with Teferi. Liliana. So the play here is to bounce the Spectre with Teferi, Gavany Township, and then kill Karn so they can't get back Eldest Reborn. Oh, I discarded City of Brass. That's a little brutal. Let's bounce this. Activate Township. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's kill Karn, because I don't really care about Liliana. Opponent's down to 4 cards. The Eldest Reborn is gone. They can go Spectre into the guy who drains life, but that's also fine. Yeah. They're down to 1 card. We draw a Forest. The Teferi upticks. What are we doing here? I can repeal the Spectre, but I kind of don't really care to. Right? If they're willing to chump block to save Liliana, that's fine. And Kitchen Binks can actually attack as well. This is to each opponent. So we're going to start by playing a Forest and attacking Liliana with both. So this will kill Kitchen Finks, Avacyn will flip, and then it'll kill their Night Veil Spectre. Okay, that seems fine to me. Oh, it doesn't even die. Never mind, that seems really good for me. What can I play around here now? A board wipe? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really need to do anything here. So I think I just main phase Factor Fiction, because I'd like to hit a land. Did I play land this turn? I did. Okay, never mind. No main phase Foff. We'll just pass after playing the Sylvan Caryatid. So they can trade Liliana for Grey Merchant. Collective Brutality. Target opponent reveals their hand. You discard a card. They have no cards in hand. Part of me wants to just repeal the Night Veil Spectre. They did escalate. I see. So they are trying to get me with that. So if we just repeal Night Veil Spectre, it's very hard for them to do anything too crazy. Because they can't like Grey Merchant and Night Veil Spectre in the same turn. And then I can let Johnny kill whatever I need to. They hit Liliana. So the only card they can get back is Grey Merchant. Yeah, so that's going to die to a Johnny, and then we win. So red, 1, 2, 3, 4, a Johnny. Kill this. Nice. Okay. They're basically straight up Planeswalkers. What do we want against Planeswalkers? Questing Beast? Voice of Resurgence is fine. Narset's alright. I didn't see much card draw from them is the thing. I mean, I feel like pretty much my main deck configuration is good. I kind of want a Questing Beast, although Vendilion Clique is also like really good, so it's hard to say. I'm not so fond of Elish Norn in this matchup actually, so we could do that. And oh, Copperline Gorge comes in for a Forest, I guess. That just makes sense. And I think I wanted another Forest here. What's my blue mana look like? This is not blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's a good amount of blue. And the Beast seems very nice against what they have going on, so we'll do that. Censor on the draw. Sounds good. Most of their scary threats come down at 3, so if I get to Censor and Ashiok, that'd be nice. If they have the insane play of like, make me discard into something, that would be rough. And we're gonna go Scalding Tarn. Wow. There's no point in cycling Censor. That just gives them more information, but yeah, they might be able to land the turn 3 Ashiok again. Yeah, that's rough. No reason to fetch. Seachrome Coast. So I guess I'll play Wooded Foothills. But Ashiok's going to be a beating if they have it. Turn 3 Ashiok is so hard for most decks to beat. They don't have Ashiok. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to fetch here. Scalding Tarn, what am I going to get with that? Probably just an island. Yeah, this is going to get Temple Garden. I'm missing out on red mana if I do this. It gives me double green. I guess I get Sacred Foundry because Scalding Tarn is getting a basic island. Sure. I'm not going to fetch just yet. Okay, well, we'll just jam a Blade Splicer. And I have double white, I have double blue. Pretty much all my mana. Look at this beautiful mana base that I've constructed. So now they're kind of, you know, their Planeswalkers are under threat. I can Elspeth to make any of the Edict effects not so good. And they missed a land drop? Uh-oh. That's not good for them. Let's go Forest, Elspeth. Wait. I'm going to attack first. I want to see what they have. I'm not going to plus with Elspeth just yet. I want to make more tokens. Alright, Elspeth, make tokens. We just want to like put things in play. Create 2 tokens. And, I mean, we have a lot going on. We did it! Okay, we are in the finals. I've only lost 1 game in 3 rounds. We're in the finals for 3 trophies in a row. Let's see if we can get there. All right, we're playing against Con2053 on the play is great. This hand is horrible. We mulligan. Thank goodness for mulligans. This hand's keepable. Not good, it's not bad, it's just fine. And I have a couple escape cards. We'll get rid of a plains, because this is going to grab something. I don't know. I'm on the play though, so this is still fine. And this is probably going to grab an island, and this is probably going to grab Temple Garden. Opponent goes Sacred Foundry, go. Either Temple Garden or Sacred Foundry. My green cards are Sylvan Caryatid, Uro, and Tatiova. My red cards are Johnny Vengeant and Lightning Helix. I think we're getting Temple Garden. Vendilion Click, okay. Go Selfless Spirit. Opponent will never expect a Vendilion Click out of the Kitchen Finks deck. So what's best case scenario for us? They stomp our Selfless Spirit and we get to sack. So I think best case is they're playing a creature deck. Our deck is much better against creatures than it is planeswalkers, although we kind of did destroy the planeswalker deck. Goblin Crater Maker. Okay, so he kills colorless permanents, so I don't really want to run out Blade Splicer. Ooh, Sylvan Caryatid was a nice draw. So I can attack for 2. This is 2 damage to any creature, or kill a colorless non-land permanent. So we're gonna run out Caryatid, because I would like to get a look at their hand with Vendilion Click. They're on days, obviously. Go ahead. Giver of Ruins. Okay. Charming Prince. Okay, this seems like a good matchup. They scry. We'll see if they scry 1 or 2 to the top. Show game log. We're trying hard here. I'm trying to win this. 1 bottom, 1 top. So, I mean, we're going to Vendilion Click them. And I don't really mind drawing an extra land. I think my hand's a little bit clunky. So we're going to fetch after I draw. Ooh, Repeal's good too. Yeah, so we're going to attack for 2. Take a bit of a damage. But draw step, click, take whatever card they put on top. Seems right to me. And I think we can race quite reasonably, actually. Draw step, get blue. Play this guy. Or group of things. Look at their hand. What do you got going on up there? Venerated Loxodon, Ranger of Eos, Rampaging Ferocidon. Ooh, that's pretty good. Loxodon is moderately problematic, but I think less so than Ranger of Eos, because there's a lot of good 1-drops they could get. This is 3 of them, right? 2. So they could get like Venerated Loxodon. The question is, can they double spell? Can they go Rampaging Ferocidon, land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? They can. So I don't think I can leave them with the Loxodon Ferocidon. So we're just going to take Loxodon and make their start a bit slow. Yeah, right? Because they could have gone Ferocidon, have 4 creatures, land Loxodon, and just have an absolutely enormous board. So thinking this makes sense to me. We'll see how scary the 1-drops are, though. I'm hoping Kitchen Finks does some amount to prevent that from being too big of an issue. And I also have a really nice 0-3 blocker. Alright, I just hit the table. Sometimes, like, I know you guys don't see it because of the editing, but there's, like, enormous pauses between things that happen. So I'm, like, getting a drink, going, like, getting some food, coming back while my opponent takes a while. And then sometimes I forget to, like, stop recording. So opponent can just give a rune, so I'm not going to block. They go Plains, probably Ranger of Eos. Nice. And this says you can't gain life. Yeah, so I want to get down my Kitchen Finks before they stop me from gaining life. We'll see how scary Ranger is. Isamaru Zurgo, don't care about those. I think we might be able to successfully race in the air. Cast out doesn't do a whole lot. Let's get down the Finks. Gain some life. And then hit them for 5 in the air. And currently they have no way to deal with flyers. Get rid of the draw step stop. They drew a plane, so I know what's in their hand now. But they do get to play their whole hand. That was a good draw. Okay, Selfless Spirit, a bit unfortunate. Into Ferocidon. Okay, Ferocidon, Spirit. So their hand is Mountain, Zurgo, Isamaru. They attack like that. These blocks make sense to me. Yeah, that seems fine. Ooh, they're Giver Runesing now? Oh, that's good for me. I don't gain life. I take a damage. But they cannot protect their Selfless Spirit now. And I just get to go cast out on this Spirit. I have 2 options. They're going to take damage if they play their creatures. So yeah, this actually works kind of nicely. We play this, we fetch. We're going to get, I guess I have double white so we can get double green now. We cast out. Targeting Selfless Spirit. They sack it. So indestructible doesn't really matter. We hit them for 5 in the air. If they play a creature, they will lose. I could block most of the scary things they have going on. I know their hand exactly. So either they play creatures and just commit. I guess they can Goblin Crater Maker the Vendilion click. I guess that is an option. So maybe that was a bit too aggro. So they play their mountain. Okay. They draw Aurelia. That was an insane draw. Alright. I know their hand exactly too. That's the frustrating part. It's +2/+0, trample if it's red, and vigilance if it's white. Jeez. Alright, so we're going to threaten this again, see if they activate Giver of Runes. Okay, so we get to bounce Aurelia, which forces Goblin Crater Maker. But I think I might be dead on the backswing. That's 5. So they have to lose this, and I'll have 0 blockers. I think I'm dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like dead exactly if I do that. Oh, that's frustrating. What else can I do? I can play Celestial Colonnade. There's too much variability here. I guess we're just gonna make, like, see if they can find this. I can't find another line that wins here. So we're just gonna hope they don't see Goblin Crater Maker. They do. Okay, I'm just dead on board then. I don't know, maybe there was some line of sitting back. It seemed like no. If I had a removal spell instead of bounce, I could have gone to 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I would have actually died exactly anyway. So we're just super dead. I guess I'll wait for them to attack. Well played. Also, very timely draw. I think if there's any 1 damage I missed at any point. I don't think it mattered though. So we play Lyra Dawnbringer. Storm's Wrath actually seems necessary. And voice blocking is also good. We can get rid of... In general, I think Click is actually not amazing, even though it worked there. So this can let us add... Well, Copperline Gorge for Forest, obviously. I think I want Courser as well, which can then put in another Forest. I have to take out a lot of cards. Censor seems really slow. Tatyova is also really slow. I'm probably going to get rid of her. I like the rest so far. I need to get rid of 1 card. I mean, Elish Norn is the top end we're looking for. This is hard. Storm's Wrath is kind of the answer here. Gavany Township can help me win stalemates like that. Forcer with fetches, treasure map, Sylvan Caryatid, Wall of Omens is good. Silver Spirit's pretty good. I don't know what to cut. Maybe it's just Elspeth. She makes a bunch of 1/1s, but a lot of their creatures are 2/2s. We can get her back, but we also want to get back Uro. And I think if I do that, I can cut a Plains, because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 white sources. So we can add probably another green, right? Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. And blue I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 green, 3 blue. Oh, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would like to Storm's Wrath on time, so I guess I'm going to go up to 7 red. And do that. Alright, this is again for the trophy. Going first. It feels bad to keep this hand. Because it doesn't do anything for a very long time. I think I have to mulligan. I will keep this. It is a little bit slow, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to get rid of, I guess, a forest. Because I have double green, double white. Yeah, we'll get rid of forest. And we will lead on Temple Garden tapped. So we can Lightning Helix, and then I just need to hit a blue mana. Zergo is fine. Wooded Foothills cannot grab blue. I can wait to Lightning Helix, but I think I'm better off just killing this now to prevent as much damage as possible. There is something to say to like wait and see what they draw, but I think that's a problem. That's also a problem. So many fetches. Yikes. Well, I think I want to fetch to thin my deck. That's a lot of land. We're gonna play Windswept Heath for Scalding Tarn. I mean, any blue source or any spell, and I think we can start going again. Ooh, that's not a good one for me. That's good for them. I mean, that's... I think I'm gonna lose this game. Their start was like as good as it could possibly get. 1-2 into like the best 3. And the problem is the 2-drop actually saves Goblin Rabblemaster from dying, so I can't even kill him. Alright, Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Take the damage. I still think it was probably worth killing Zergo, because that would have been an extra 4 damage I would have taken. Wall of Omens also helps. Do I fetch pre-wall? No. We're gonna tap like this, because I could draw Lightning Helix. No, I already played Lightning Helix. Look, I could draw something. Courser. Okay. Go Sunpetal Grove Pass. Courser does block well. Don't have Aurelia. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god. I'm dead. There's no way. That is... With Nodas in this cube? This is literally like a constructed start. I mean, we'll see. I basically need to find a way to deal with Selfless Spirit and draw my board white, but if they have any humans on the top 5 cards of the deck, I'm just like super dead. Oh no, the top 6? Oh my god. Why is this card... This is the most insane card I've ever seen in my life. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library and you can put a human creature card onto the battlefield attacking and it gets indestructible. That's literally... Okay. That's the stupidest design thing I've ever seen in my life. What? I know a lot of people have seen this in Standard, I'm guessing, or when did this come out? I have no idea. Maybe this was Commander? If this is not in Standard, that makes sense. Like, maybe in Commander this is fine. But that is way too strong. Look at this! And my only out... It would be good, but they have Selfless Spirit. That's insane. Alright, pretty good attack. That is double strike, right? So that's 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I go to 1 life if I do this. Alright, I guess I'll prevent 8. What even is that card? Oh man. Teferi with no blue. Courser. We're just spinning our wheels here. Cloud Goat. Foothills. Yeah, we're super dead. Oh wait. Well, if I'm gonna lose, I might as well lose to like something that I think is way too strong for any format. Oh my god, your deck is ridiculous. Yeah, we're super dead. Boom. I want to know how much damage this is. I also want to see how many more Winota triggers they can get. Because I think they hit 3 humans off of that attack. There's P and Kieran. Oh my gosh. What is this card? I thought it would say like the top card of their library or something. No, it's top 6. Seems reasonable. Glorybound Initiate. Yeah, that's an unbeatable start. Can block here, sure. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Negative 31. Alright, thus ends the trophy streak. I am not very successful at converting 2 trophies into 3, but we'll get there. We'll keep trying here. I think if our opponent was there's nothing I could have done there. See you guys next time.